Midlife Crustacean from SpongeBob. It begins with Mr. Krabs waking up one morning feeling different. There's a heaviness in his shell, a quiet dread that wasn't there before. The kind of dread that creeps in slowly, whispers in the corners, and makes the world feel colder than it used to. Even in Bikini Bottom, a place usually bursting with laughter, color, and nonsense, Mr. Krabs feels old. He looks around, his claws trembling slightly as he shuffles to the kitchen, glances at his daughter Pearl, and wonders if the spark of youth has finally left him behind. Pearl, oblivious to her father's torment, casually tells him he's old, and in that moment, the weight of every passing year presses down, echoing in the silence of his little apartment. He tries to shake it off, pretending that money and business can keep him young, but the gnawing feeling of lost time lingers. SpongeBob and Patrick, ever oblivious yet oddly perceptive, notice this strange gloom surrounding their friend. They decide, in their typical over-the-top fashion, to help him reclaim a piece of that long-lost youth. At first, it's all innocent fun. Arcade games, silly dances, and trips around town that leave Mr. Krabs smiling for a moment. But as the night grows darker, and the neon lights of Bikini Bottom flicker ominously against the ocean's surface, the fun spirals into something far more uncomfortable. Patrick reveals their final plan. A big adventure, he says, with a mischievous grin that doesn't quite reach his eyes. And then, the scene unfolds that would forever taint this episode in the eyes of parents and censors alike. They sneak into houses looking for a thrill. And the thrill? Stealing women's underwear. It's meant to be a gag, absurd and ridiculous, but beneath the laughs, there's an unease. The ocean is silent except for their footsteps, the scene framed as comical, yet the implication hangs in the air. In a cruel twist, they target Mr. Krabs' own mother's house. The humor becomes dark, bordering on disturbing. Mr. Krabs, realizing the insanity of their actions, is mortified, grounded even by his own mother. The trio slinks away, leaving the audience with laughter forced through discomfort. The episode plays with themes that are far beyond the cheerful, innocent tone of most SpongeBob stories. It hints at inappropriate behavior, invading privacy, and actions children should never emulate. Even if wrapped in absurdity, the shadow of the act lingers like a stain. Every laugh is countered by a subtle, creeping tension that something isn't quite right. The colors of Bikini Bottom, usually bright and lively, now feel like a stage for mischief that's just a little too real, a little too human. The night is long, filled with misadventures that leave viewers questioning where innocence ends and discomfort begins. Nickelodeon, upon reviewing the content, realized this scene had crossed a line. While children could watch SpongeBob laugh and flip Krabby Patties, the panty raid was different. It wasn't just silly slapstick, it was an act that could be mimicked, that conveyed a dangerous message. In 2018, the episode was quietly pulled from the network's rotation, vanishing from broadcast schedules. When it briefly appeared on streaming services years later, a technical error allowed it to slip through, but it was quickly removed again. Parents and watchdogs saw the humor as inappropriate, the moral undertone as too dark for the intended audience. And so, Midlife Crustacean became one of the few SpongeBob episodes marked by controversy, a reminder that even in a cartoon world of talking sponges and starfish, darkness can creep in, lurking beneath the surface, waiting to disturb the laughter.